Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel where, this video is incredibly overdue. It's finally time for the parent rant. Yes, I know this is about 2 months late. My bad. I've had a lot of things going on, so I haven't quite been able to record it. And, I've been improving my editing, so it will probably be better now than it would have been if I uploaded it 2 months ago when I said I was going to. Anyways, hit the like button if you want more low quality content. I'm gonna be uploading weekly on, the weekend. Some point on the weekend from now on. Because, with the amount of editing I'm doing in my videos now, I can't get them out on Thursdays at a reasonable time. Anyways, let's get into the rant. So, parents. They're quite annoying at times. Obviously, at other times, they're very nice. In fact, I have a lovely pair of parents who are honestly not too strict, but not insanely strict. They're good parents, is my point. However, there are some things about my parents that, I don't like. There's always going to be something about someone you don't like. So, today, I'm going to be talking about a couple of things my parents do, and also a couple of things my parents don't do, but I know other people's parents do, so I can, maybe resonate with one of you in the audience, because there's going to be 3 people watching this? Anyways, let's get into it. So, first of all, doors. Parents seem to have an issue with doors. So, picture this scene. You're 15 years old, right? Or younger, I don't know. You're 12 years old or something. Whatever age you are, you're a kid. You're in your room playing video games on whatever device you happen to be playing them on. And then, your mum barges into the room and tells you need to do the dishwasher. Which, if she's busy doing something else, then fine. I might do the dishes. Thing is, though, she didn't even think of my privacy when she barged in like that, And it happens all the time. Parents never care about your privacy. The door's there for a reason, Mum. If I wanted you to just barge straight into my room, I'd have the door open. If I have the door closed, clearly I'm doing something. Which brings me into another point. Knock on the damn door. Barging in is rude. You wouldn't do it to another adult, yet you're fine with doing it to your kid, alright? You're fine to come into the room because, let's face it, I don't think any of us had locks on our room doors when we were kids. And just knock on the door. Just give us a moment to, stop doing whatever we're doing and open the door. Because, especially with older teenagers who are, figuring themselves out, I'll let you decipher what that means. You could walk into your kid on your kid and see them doing something that you almost certainly wouldn't approve of, You know what I'm saying? To stop yourself from having to deal with that, just knock. Just knock on the door. All it takes, just one knock. Well, not one knock, bang, bang, bang. 3 knocks, there you go. That lets us know that there's someone there, and that we should probably close down whatever we're doing if we're doing something we probably shouldn't be. Alright, then, once they're finished telling us to do the dishes, or do a chore or something like that, they just walk straight out the room again. Without closing the damn door. Come on. If you're not gonna knock, at least close the door behind you. That's common decency. I mean, not that knocking isn't common decency. Come on! What do parents have with privacy and doors? Anyways, that's my main gripe about doors over. Next, we move on to the little sibling bias, as I like to call it, or the youngest sibling. Because, let's face it, the youngest sibling is the most spoilt 10 times out of 10. I can attest to this. Pretty much everyone else can attest to this. The only people that can't attest to this are single childs, who could get the youngest child treatment, but could also get the oldest child treatment. So, I don't know. I'm personally an oldest child, and yeah, it is incredibly obvious how much more lenient my parents are with him. He gets away with a lot more stuff. He is 8 currently, and he pretty much gets away with whatever he wants. Like once, he threw a trophy at my cranium. I'm pretty sure I've stated this like in the sibling rant. But yeah, once, he threw a trophy at my head and got like a 5-minute timeout. Admittedly, he was 5 years old at the time, so probably not the best thing to draw a comparison to. But yeah, he never has to clean his own room. He never has to do any chores whatsoever. And yeah, he just doesn't do anything. But you probably weren't made to do chores when you were that young either. Yeah, probably wasn't. But I had to do them. Like the few chores I was asked to do, I had to do them. If I was asked to clean my room, I had to do it. Yes, I got help from my mother, but I mostly did the work. He doesn't even clean his room. And then nowadays, he doesn't help with anything. Like, even if my parents ask him to help, he just doesn't. Because they don't care. Admittedly, this is probably more of a sibling thing than a parent thing, but the fact they let him get away with it is definitely a parent thing. Alright. Those are the main gripes I have with my parents, to be honest. They're pretty good, honestly. Now we move on to the things that other parents do, which, good God, they can be bad. First up, the parents who let their little crotch goblins run around rampant in a restaurant, alright? Those parents are horrible. I hate those people. I've only encountered those types of people like maybe once or twice in my life. My life hasn't exactly been an extremely long one at this point. I'm not even an adult yet, but the main thing is, when you encounter those people, it just ruins the entire night because they're just running around and causing a ruckus, right? They don't care, the little kids, they don't care about anyone's space, they don't care about anyone's time, they're just here to run around and cause chaos, right? And it's the parents' job to stop that from happening. Yet they do nothing. They sit there, they do nothing, and let little Timmy run around terrorizing the guests. And then one of them runs headfirst into a countertop, and you let out a great big smile, because it's funny. Yeah, parents who just don't give a shit when their kids are doing something bad, fuck you, alright? Discipline your fucking kids. Don't spank them every time they do something wrong. Don't, like, there's a balance, alright? Don't never punish your kids, but also don't spank them every single time they do something wrong. Like, if they say, forget to tie their shoes in the morning and you spank them, that is not disciplining, that is child abuse. However, if you don't at least give them a stern talking to when they're running around rampant in a restaurant, that is bad too. Alright, then we get to the parents that are either overbearing or neglectful. These two sort of fall under the same thing because you're mistreating your kids. Being overbearing means that they really don't get to have any fun and they don't really get to experience anything. Because you're always right there to, like, watch over them, as you put it. But yeah, overbearing parents cause kids to move out at a very young age and then get swept up in the horrific tidal wave that is the renting system. So yeah, it's not good, right? Overbearing parents, like, they tend to give even less shits about privacy than normal parents do, right? Like, I've seen many a horror story online about how overbearing the posted parents are. And then the neglectful ones, like, I don't really have to talk about this. If you neglect your kids, like, if you don't even bother talking to them after they've come home from school, or just, don't talk to them at all, then you're a piece of shit, alright? They should, go into the foster system, which, well, they shouldn't go into the foster system, they should never have to do that, but they should find parents who respect them. And I do mean respect them, because parents should respect their kids and their opinions. Because, kids are humans too. They deserve respect. Anyways, that's pretty much all for this. I feel like this, with editing, is gonna be of higher quality than my last 2 rants, so we'll see. Anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want more low quality content. I might end up doing another rant at some point. I'm not gonna say any dates because, last time I couldn't exactly stick to them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.